I don't know. I mean, I don't remember. Do you care if I say stuff about the show?
Yeah, yeah, you go ahead. I was actually gonna say, I was gonna ask you which one of the originals, which all the originals actually make it out alive or ended alive. Obviously, Rick and
So,
Michonne and Carol and Daryl.
Carol, Daryl, Eugene, Rosita dies in the last episode, but in a
Damn.
good way. Like it was a good death. Um, and then Gabriel, the priest, he's alive. Judith, um, Rick's Rick's daughter. Um,
How old is she by the time the series ended?
I I don't know. They did a lot of like time skips and a lot of back and forths. Like it was kind of hard to keep track of like ages and whatnot. But I'd say probably like 10 at the oldest.
Oh shit! So
Um,
Carl's fucking grown up, grown up.
Carl's been dead for a while.
Oh, Carl dies.
Carl
Shit.
dies. Um,
Carl.
hmm But Michonne and Rick had a baby,
Ah,
and he's alive as well. But like he's still younger. Like I mean, Judith is like 2 years older than him or something like that.
okay.
And Judith is like little ass kicker. That's what Daryl used like named her. And so like she is a little ass kicker. That's for sure.
Word.
Oh, Ezekiel, the king, he's alive, and his squire, who was like my favorite. I kept thinking he was gonna die, but he like just because of the way they like to kill people you like. But he's alive. What? But no, like they ended up in Alexandria. Rick and all of them ended up just like capturing Negan and put him in a prison. So he was just in a cell for 7 years. And then some shit happened, and then they had to leave. And then he kind of he's kind of helped, and then he's been a he's been redeemed, but Maggie still is like, nah, like I can't really fully, like I'm trying, but because every
Kill
time I fucking
him.
look at you, it's like all I can see is fucking everything that that happens with Glenn, and she's like, I don't want to remember Glenn that way. So like every time I look at you, I remember Glenn that way, and so
Remember his brain's getting beat
yeah,
out of his
his
fucking
eye
skull.
fucking hanging out of his socket, and but no, Negan ended up becoming like they showed his backstory a little bit too,
Mhm.
about his wife who died of cancer and stuff, and it like that was a really good episode. But but yeah, Negan ended up being a pretty cool character. He did a lot of cool badass stuff to help. Um, he almost he attempted to like sacrifice him a few times for the group because he felt like he needed to.
But he didn't just die.
But yeah, no, it just kept happening where he just couldn't die. um,
That was my moment.
yeah. But yeah, Fear the Walking Dead, totally different group. That one was based out of California.
Well, yeah, I just used to just said all the like the mini series, so
Mhm.
I clumped that with the rest of them. But
Yeah, no, I watched that one. That one was so weird, man.
yeah,
It
it was
was
kind of lame.
well, like it was kind of lame, and then it kind of picked up, and it was like kind of cool for another 2 seasons. Like so, after like the first 2 or 3 seasons, you were just like, what the fuck? I'm surprised it didn't get canceled, but then like I think it was like season 4 and 5 were pretty good, and then after that, shit just went off the rails.
Word.
Yeah, nuclear wasteland type of off the rails. Um, it was they had to deal with fucking radiation everywhere and stuff because they were living in a nuclear wasteland. Um, it was It was nuts. It was just like, what? You needed to go that extreme just to keep people interested, and it's like not
Right.
even that interesting. Like it was like a cult
Super
leader.
zombies.
Yeah, it was a cult leader that knew that this naval ship, this like U.S. Philadelphia or whatever, USS Philadelphia or Pennsylvania, was washed up off the coast of like where they were like holed up, and he ended up being like, oh yeah, the whole plan was to launch this fucking nuke on us and bring forth the next. And it was just like, it was just a bit weird, but it was cool. At the same time, it was just like, not, it was barely entertaining. It was like, oh god, oh no, 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 no. But it was entertaining at the least, but it wasn't a good show.
Yeah.
The only reason that you wanted to watch was just like, okay, Morgan's still in it, and Morgan's a good character. But they kept like, it was just so annoying because you'd be like, they just kept having it to be where this person died. Oh no! And for like a season, people are all like, this person's dead, and then they come back, and then they're dead, and then they come back, and it's like you said, they did that with like 3 or 4 characters, and it's just like, bro. So any
Some
like
Dragon Ball Z ass deaths and shit.
yeah, it's just like, oh my fucking god, man, just like kill the characters off. But they're like, no, we can't because we have to do any rating for the
Right. That's just funny. It's like, we kill him. We're a ratings drop. Bring him back.
Yeah, it was it was always like that. And then also the way that they made their characters, like their characters were super hopeful and they were like, no, like Morgan for instance, he's like, no, I'm not gonna kill. And then of course eventually he has to kill and then he just turns into a killer. And he's just killing and then you're like, no, no, I can't kill. And then he's not killing. And then all of a sudden he's a killer. And then it's just like they did that with 2 or 3 characters and it's just like, bro, just fucking I don't know, man. Like the only reason why I did keep watching is because I already had decided that I wanted to finish it, and I was just like, well, I got it. It's out. It's not coming back because I watched it. They're not going to add more seasons. I'm not going to be boosting their ratings. So it's like, okay, I'll watch it because I want to watch the Walking Dead universe right now. And oh god damn, it was a struggle. But The Walking Dead actually did good. Like I was actually kind of, they had some good storylines with it, and they didn't do anything stupid the way that they did in Fear the Walking Dead.
Well, I watched the second Joker movie today.
Where the young lady in Shotgun, how was it?
I thought it was actually all pretty all right. I mean, it wasn't the best. The first one was better, but I personally enjoyed this one. I thought it was classically fun and musical and entertaining. Yeah, they tried to lift off of some of the things from the first one, but not in the way that everyone said. Like, yeah, they brought up the staircase, but it only had like one part in the movie itself. So I thought it was actually pretty good.
Anytime I ever thought about it, it just like I always felt like it wasn't the type of mood like that I was in to watch, and it just still has just yet to happen. But I'll probably watch that soonish.
Today would be a bad day. I always say it's a good like rainy day. Like if it's just a rainy, miserable, dreary day, like watch Joker. That'd be a good time to watch that one. But
Word.
it's funny, and it's also a little depressing. And okay, footsteps on me. I thought I saw somebody. I'm behind this tree. Buddy coming up the hill. Good kills. This one had a lighter take to it, I would say, honestly. This one wasn't quite as depressing as the first one. The musicality of it, I think, helped with that. It was I was telling my friend Jenny, she's a big Lady Gaga fan, always has been. You know, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker up here. Let's go. So I was telling her, I was like, yo, watching this fucking second Joker movie, Lady Gaga be looking alright without fucking makeup on. Like, let's go, girl. She didn't not all glammed out and fucking jitzed out. Like, she's actually kind of hot looking like a normal person. I hadn't realized that before. What's that one about? Quit moving around, fool.
He assesses situations to see if people are just like insane or if it's a possession, and then it goes from there to see if they need an exorcism. And he hires this woman who's like a prosecutor who she ended up having a situation with a client that like whatever made her think that maybe there was more to it than just him being kind of insane or something. And so she was like, nope, I can't do this. And then she lost her job. So then Luke Cage guy hires her to be like, okay, you don't have to believe in any of this, but just like use your scientific thing and like help me roll out insanity or roll in insanity. Like if you feel like it's this, then you can be my aid for this. And she just ended up, when I just stopped watching it,
Nice.
she just kind of had a realization that it's real. And because like a demon just threatened, there we go, a demon just threatened to kill the kid. And she kind of had some solid enough evidence to kind of support the fact that, yeah, it's probably the real demon, and it's not just a night terror. It's pretty cool. So far, I like it. The characters are good. The actors in it especially. And I think it's got like 3 seasons with another one coming out soon. Hell yeah.
Damn. Fucking nailing these motherfuckers from across the park today.
For real. And luckily I have the invisibility medallion.
Nice.
And the gold sword. So, fucking stupid.
Five others left.
The other squads.
I fucking, finished watching Joker, and I was like, well, damn, I don't know what I'm gonna watch now. First thing I find on TV is Gamer. I start watching that, I'm like, oh, fuck, now I want to play some Fortnite. Jesus.
One more and go over here.
I picked up a crowd right when you did that. Sweet.
Alright.
Alright, GG's, man. Good first game.
We beat the fucking boss. We fucking
Just slayed everybody we came across today. Yeah.
That was nuts.
Oh, while fucking just chatting about TV shows. barely paying attention. Fucking, oh my god, it's an old clip. I know I've seen it before.